He openly told me you can call him Inquisitor Fisk now. All right, come here, Miss Basil. Let me get one more thing, and we will test. I will ring the powers that will be, so we can do the rolls. All right, give me your finger. She's just gonna prick it. Right. It's a good thing our knives are very sharp and they don't hurt.
She points to your armor as you are still covered in blood.
I was carrying someone who was bleeding out this morning. It's not mine.
Okay. Let me give you here. She's gonna dribble some sanitizer on your finger. She's gonna wipe it up. Okay. There you go. Alright. Now then.
Working on it.
Let me see the powers that be.
Good one, my lord!
By the way, Kyler, expect Torty and Durad to attempt to eavesdrop on you.
Why?
People were looking for you. Now you're back in town. They're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, like 1 million people were looking for me.
Which is why they were curious.
Fuck, why do I even tell them?
So this is what we're going to tell them. Soma was really sick. He had a fever. And I needed help, and I panicked, and I didn't know what to do. The only ones who will know the real thing be you, me, Arn, and unfortunately the Inquisition.
How's the Inquisition know already?
The only surgeon I trusted was Ludwig. And with him being gone for so long, Arn approved of him saying and letting the Major Dario know.
Okay.
We don't know what it is.
The last thing we need.
Trust me, I know.
Alright, Miss Basil. Your blood looked like our blood back in Ledford, so you are infected, but the cure will take care of it. Do you still have one of those vials on you?
It's back at home. With all of my things.
Okay, alright then,
I can retrieve
let me
it.
see here.
Where is it?
On the table, there should be my sash and bag and my boots. It'll all be in the
if you can
corner
get her,
there.
yeah, if you can just grab all her clothes and then she can change back up in
I'll
here.
grab it for you, my lord.
No, it's...
I'll be quick.
Could be an infected and
No. Yeah, he's already been
Oh, never
cured of
mind.
this illness, so we don't want you to go in there.
Do you have the key?
He's
Or am I gonna have
inoculated,
to...
so it won't
Soma
bother
might
him.
still be. But unfortunately, your father decided to break down my door, so I do not have to go to my house.
Great. Alright,
Oh my
I'll be right back. Still so fucking green.
Yes, I think we're going to have to take a moment
Alright.
at some
I'm
point.
gonna tell your father you're doing drugs.
Nuh-uh.
I'm gonna have to break it to him.
Don't be a snitch.
The not his dare problem didn't do anything. In fact, it made it worse.
Does
You
someone
know what
off...
happens to snitches, Orlando?
Alright, stay out
What
here.
happens to Snitches Black?
They get stitches. Yeah, I know. Sorry, some of us have to do actual work.
I'm doing work. I was doing work far before you even got here.
I'm
You
gonna
forget
rehash
who's been
this
holding it
again.
down before you showed up. My reactions from your disrespect.
You tell him, Queen.
Fuck, not you two, Kyler.
Really, Sir Black, you should be showing her more respect. She did have to all save you from the Sabine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Thank you so much, Orlena. You are my savior.
Oh, shut up.
Those frail ankles of
You're my...
yours.
I was actually very surprised when he came and got a drink. I was able to give him such a simple conversation.
Do we need to,
Thank
like,
you.
uninfect the house or something?
Upon going into that house, you would have noticed that the carpet was completely gone from the floor.
There's bits
the house
missing.
in general,
but-
she'll be yeah.
I think that the process has already been done.
Yeah.
Just
Um,
crossing my eyes and dotting my
might-
T's.
Thank you.
out of character, I'll ask Bruns to see if it needs to be washed down with at least 1 unit of sanitizer. I'll ask him that. I'll see if it needs to be wiped down
Probably
with
at the beach
sanitizer.
burning things right now.
Huh?
Burning the rug, sanitizing all his equipment, probably burning one of the shirts that he was wearing.
Okay.
Probably done by the beach, burning everything. Which is worrisome because he had burns on his arms the last time they said he was near anything fire. So I worry.
I will be right back. Spears, huh? It's good. Pop off, girl, slay. Girl, keep gas, boss. Good one, my lord! Dude, that delivery fucking sent me. Just the whip around. Good one, my lord! Fuck me. Like the very forced laugh. It fixed it. I can see again.
Person would in a line.
Excuse me.
Alright, I'm back. Apologies.
No worries. Okay. All right. Miss Basil will take this. Here you go for your the 2 sanitizer over here. So for your clothes, and you basically I
You
think
would
1
see a
unit.
silver on the edge of the table.
Okay. The 1 unit there should be able to take care of yours and Soma's clothes if he needs to sanitize them. And then the other sanitizer's over here for you to take to your home to sanitize it, and that should kill any of the spores or anything that might be around.
Good.
Thank you.
And I will put this down that Miss Basil bought 2 sanitizers.
Kyler. I will need to talk to you or Arn or Markle about accessing the stone quarry.
Best bet is on for that one.
Understood then. I think that would be better anyway.
Thanks.
Also, Kyler, if you can notate this down, I want to drop it off in your work area so that you can work on them.
Mm-hmm.
Faye will be dropping off 2 iron spears that need to be reforged and 1 that just needs a repair.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Okay.
Just let me know how much later it'll cost, because I need to make some money first, if that's okay.
Yeah.
How much would that be? Can you go ahead and tell me so I'll know how much to gather for you? To come
Just
pay you later?
give me 1 second. So it's 2
Yeah.
reforges and 1 repair.
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. Half material cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll call it 9 silver to get the 3 of them back up.
Okay, 9 silver. Okay, 9 silver. 2, 3, 4. 1 pair. Spear. Iron. Kyler. Okay. And it shouldn't
way.
be long to get your silver back to you.
Did you want me to bring up authority your orders? And what else you wanted to do?
Well,
Or you
I
do that
gave...
yourself?
I'll do that myself with Kyler here, possibly, when I finish explaining things to him.
Okay.
Because I know the Lord's very busy, and I'm
Yeah.
trying not to take up too much of his time.
You wanna fill me in on what else you wanted me for? You willing to tell me?
Yeah, so anyways, while they were away, that one thing that always seemed to hate Drow and anything non-Wood Elven, at the time I was naive. He told me that in order for my mother, Iandel, to do what she does to keep the balance and all that hoo-ha, that she doesn't need to be interacting with a human. That she needs to go her separate ways so she can concentrate on what she needs to do in the woods. Kind of like somebody saying, you need to be a lord, go stay up your keep and do your job, whatever. And don't let anybody bother you about it. Of course, this being an elder being, thousands of years old, of course I took it to heart. That's my elder. You listen to your elders. Iandel comes back with Fisk in tow, Blaze. He's left alone with me in the grove. I confront him. I tell him that I know you love my mother and all, but you can't stay here anymore. You're distracting her. You're not letting her do her work. You need to leave. And so he honored my asking. He said, you'll never see my face again. And he left. So after that, later on, we had a flower for him. I know this is going to sound strange, but the day it died was the day I got visions of Oleander hitting him in the head with a flail and killed him. It felt like his soul died. Fast forward, this masked inquisitor comes ashore, looking for a certain maiden. El this whole time has been dodging. There's no maiden, there's no dryad in the grove anymore. We go to deal with this other thing. My hood gets blown off. He sees who I am. On the way back, he says, Faye, we have a thing to talk about. But I'll honor what I said. I'll let you bury your dead. Next day, you're dead. He comes later that evening to the grove. He said, he comes in this whole monologue talking back and forth. He goes to Blaze's memorial that my mother left for him. These branches that were a heart with a sword in place. That was Blaze's sword. He says, I come back to reclaim what's mine, my sword. And then that's when I knew he was Blaze. Elle's seen his face. It is Blaze. The reason why I need your help is I don't know what he's told Miss Torty, and I don't want Miss Torty to think that I'm some evil creature that sucks the life out of everything. I want somebody to witness that everybody in the grove that's a memorial to, they didn't die for the grove. We died as friends that died for each other. It's the way we remember them.
You want me to convince Torty that the Inquisitor's wrong?
He's not totally wrong. I did wrong him and push him away. That's my own sin. But I think Oleander used that because I bet you he said, now I got somebody who I can use his bleeding heart and twist it and now hate what he used to love and want to kill it all, and made him into the perfect killing machine. I don't want him to die, Kyler. I really don't. He has feelings for Torty. But I don't want Torty to be alienated. It's not her fault. She's happy with him, and I already told her flat out I wouldn't hate the Inquisitor if I wouldn't hate her for it, and I don't want her to hate the Inquisitor if he kills me because of what I did long ago. I should have followed my heart, Kyler. I should have let them be together. And none of this would happen. But then Elle comes up with, well, if you would have never done that, then Blaze would have never saved me from Oleander from killing me.
What do you want me to do? Faye?
I want you to bear witness to what I tell her is the truth. And that if she needs to, she can always go to Arn and get the car up to the same story. That I'm not some monster. That yes, I make mistakes, but don't we all?
Do you have reason to believe she thinks that at all?
She's very skittish, and from what Tang has told me, she's been very closed off as of late. She's been very quiet. I don't know what he's told her. I need to tell her the truth. I just need you there to show.
Cannot keep secrets.
But this doesn't matter anymore because
she cannot.
If you're going to tell her everything, you're going to tell everyone everything.
Her mouth is very big.
No, I want to tell her, just Torty.
No, if you tell Torty, you are basically telling everyone. That's what I'm saying.
This, Miss Faye.
But she's the only key that can sway his heart.
No, you have a kind heart, and wanting to tell her this is exactly what I think you should do. The issue is at hand, is that she has a very big mouth. When she gets nervous, she talks too much. I have found out about things that she has told certain people she shouldn't have, through other people.
So what should I do? I need to show her that I'm not a monster.
That's fine, but you don't need to tell her everything.
You have Don't tell her everything. Tell her what most people around town that you trust already know.
Half of everybody doesn't know.
She's seen his face, and I've seen his face.
Yeah, well, all I can say is, the truth is I broke his heart because I pushed him away from Mother, because I thought at the time, as Wood Elven culture dictates, I was worried that my mother was falling off the path. But it gets into the whole balance thing and stuff, and I don't think she understands. He could have told her all kinds of magical bullshit.
Why do you care what she thinks?
Because she might be able to sway him. And I don't want her to be
With the
used in a
conversation
way...
that I had last night with him, he wants her to forget about him entirely.
So you want to have this conversation to try and get Torty on your side so that we can sway and convince the Inquisitor to do something different.
Maybe.
You're proving what he's saying. You're using Torty to manipulate him.
What? Not manipulate him. Because I want them to be... I want to at least tell the...
You have a kind heart, and you know exactly what you want to say. But people don't see kindness anymore. They don't. What they would see would be manipulation.
Faye, if...
I want to at least
If he
go to her
already
and
has
ask...
such a bad thought.
Can I at least ask her this? I just want to at least go to her and find out what she told him. Say, what do you see... When I stand before you, what do you see? What have you been told about me? That's what I want to know.
If you believe her, if you want to have this conversation, Faye, I'll be there, but I'll back up what you say. But some people are beyond saving, Faye.
I know that, but I at least want her to know the truth.
Let me know when.
That Oleander's the one that twisted all this shit.
Just let me know when.
I like to go do it now and get it out of the way so you can get about your business.
Let's go then.
Alright, take your bottle of sanitizer. Right there.
For me, it's in your hand. Let me
Oh.
grab that.
That's so weird. It's sitting on the
My
table.
ping is very bad, and I will see it
Oh.
everywhere else but where it actually is.
Okay.
Just so you know, Miss Faye, I'm very good at keeping secrets, and a conversation I probably should not have listened to will be kept very close to my heart. For everything that you have done for me, and for Soma, and for those around me that I care
I don't
for.
know. I thought this was my chance to get to know the Imperium, to show them that we're not all what they think we are.
You need to worry about that kind heart of yours. And I'll keep saying it, it could get you killed more than you think. Please be safe.
Alright.
You want me to get Torty?
Let's go to her. I don't want her to make it look like you just... I'm springing on her. I mean... can we have the conversation... What do you think is best to have the conversation at? In your home?
We can use my home, we can use her home if you want her to feel more comfortable. We can have it here if...
I want her to feel more comfortable.
Okay, if
you
she
can go
even
get her,
feels
I'll wait.
comfortable at her house to bring you in.
I can be waiting outside by her home, and you can bring her over there.
Okay.
Oh, fucking shit!
Well, I have a list of things to tell the both of you.
we have.
You take her. I'll
First
take
of
it.
all,
okay, so
this is something given to me by the
Lord
farmer.
Jaheen
It is light
showed
from the
up
town.
in what can only be disseminated as an attitude,
What? What?
saying he had to speak with you.
It's
He would not relay to us in any way, shape, or form what it was.
Yes.
And there is a bit of an issue
Blight.
with. Do you
It's-
know the
Yes,
farmer
he
at
said-
all?
Yeah.
He said there was he said there was some sort of famine or
Come this way.
disease in the crops.
Oh.
Yes, the farmer gave it to us.
We assumed that whatever was going on was private, which is why we excused ourselves as well as watched the door.
The farmer approached the door
Okay.
and he demanded to be let in. We explained several times that there was something very private, and when I heard the word infection, I didn't want to assume anybody
Yes.
could walk in.
but I will definitely analyze this when I get a chance.
Black, weirdly enough, can back me up on this. He gave us nothing but attitude and threw Arn's name around a lot, saying that if we didn't let him in, he was going to tell on us.
He is, very close to her. They're basically what you are to me, but a bit more. He feels like he should be there. Next time, just come in and let me know, and we'll handle that. But I'll handle any backlash from it.
Oh, I'm not worried about the backlash. Tell that motherfucker next time he gives me attitude, I'm backhanding him.
Okay. Hey, control your man.
Did you tell him about Jean?
What
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do my people keep upsetting your
Very good.
people all the time? Are they stupid?
We literally just tried to give you privacy, and he told us he was going to... And it was literally, I'm gonna speak with your supervisor.
What the fuck?
He tried to Karen us,
I even
man.
offered.
We're not prepared for that.
I was trying not to waste his time. I wanted to just take the blight from him, which is what I did, and offered it to you so that you could. He didn't have to stand around waiting, and then you could get that and take care of it.
Good.
But he seemed more fit to threaten us.
Idiot.
You
Yeah, I'll
speak with
talk to
him. Thank you. We got to handle some stuff. You guys are free to carry about your day if you'd like, or you can come
One
with.
day I'm gonna break that finger.
Up to you.
I swear.
There'll be a lot more standing
How
outside of a
about-
door.
I'll try.
You get the blood off your clothes.
I need to go talk to this person, and then another person, and then another
What person? Where? Huh?
Well, we gotta go.
You just talk to her.
We need to go. We're gonna have a conversation.
Didn't just have a conversation.
Oh, oh.
There's a lot of conversations to be had.
See, and you ask me why.
I'll be over at her home.
If I was a lady, if I was in the
No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes.
I have your list.
Give me the list.
By the way.
Oh, can I find you later? We should talk about it.
Okay, later I'll give you the list. Go
Fine.
do your important shit. There's like 10 other issues, but go.
Arn deals with every fucking day.
Oh, there he is.
By the way, my lord, I need to have a private conversation with you.
With me? Fuck you. How are you?
Kyle, I need to have a private conversation with you.
Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second. Can I?
God damn it.
Thanks.
Well.
He was mine first. He was mine first. I was taking him first. It's not fair. Never mind. No, I'm not.
I will have the Custodes spank you to death in front of the entire Colosseum.
I might like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Get the fuck out of here, you nymphomaniac.
Do you actually need to talk to me?
You're not allowed to talk to that whore in the woods anymore.
Okay.
Hey, just because
Take
I
your
was
soul
once
away.
back in Ledward, I no longer do that job, okay?
You just mean
We're all seeing green ever since we went to their village and
Oh,
smelled the skunk smoke.
I fell asleep and woke up again, and it was fine.
It's not
Oh, I
character,
see.
get out
That's
of
just
here.
you now.
Seriously, though.
Okay.
Get yourself
Cool,
cleaned up
low
and get
tolerance.
When I get a spare moment. Wait, you need me now? Now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait. That's more important. Your father's always more important, okay?
You said cleaned up and changed?
Give him about an hour.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. I'll go test, then I'll go work on this blight then, while you're doing that.
Thank you,
In the
Phil.
crops. Oh, I was wondering, Arnoff, you were talking about food stuff.
You want
Do
my
you want
fancy
me to check and
clothes?
see if the things we have in the forest might be directed here as well?
In terms of crops?
I'll be right back. Good one, my lord.
That was a lot more than. This is why I was trying to commission the guy to actually do the work instead of.
If you have anything for trade, I am also willing to do that.
Oh, more than likely.
Alright, I'm here.
Anything.
I mean, I don't really have any nick. I don't really have any.
I suppose that'll do.
What does that mean?
I mean, to most people, my boy, you're dressed like a brigand.
I asked if you wanted fancy clothes.
You know what? You're right. I changed my mind. Go get your fancy clothes.
Alright.
I don't want to be out in the woods and somebody think I'm being robbed by some brigand.
You want me in the woods without my... He's gonna pull a... I want to speak to your manager, by the way. I'm out here without my fucking hood. It's going to fucking suck.
Dealing with that, and then I kind of just got overstressed.
I mean, the blight. Right. How did that happen? Do we know?
I'm not entirely sure. I give it to Venora to test it.
Good idea. If anyone can fix it, it'd be her.
It'll probably be set back for a while.
Well, we're going to be cutting down a lot more of the forest. We're going to be pushing even further past the vineyard. I've talked to Roe. We're going to grant you that land. It's going to be much larger than the small patches you have here. These small patches, all of this is going to get undone, made into more housing, but you'll have much larger fields in exchange. It's going to take time, however. Let's have Venora tell me what the outcome of this blight is.
I'll let you know.
Thank you. And do think of what you will do when the time comes to speak to Lady Aubrey.
And Sir Black.
Sir Black, I don't care about.
He went up to the Trident Farmlands and back in a day. That man rides quick.
It's not very far away.
What are we up to?
What are we what?
What are we up to?
Samuel,
What do you want?
right there. This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh,
What do you want, Samuel?
Arrow there.
That's
What?
not my fucking horse.
No, not that one. The other one was right there. Her horse. I moved it back here, and so it wasn't next to the
Touched
forge.
Arrow. Now I can't find Arrow. I'm gonna kill him. Right now. Plain as day.
I tied the horse to the post.
You killed the
Touched it.
horse.
Now it's
Now
fine.
you must be executed.
That's the
Sir Black, carry on.
second fucking horse we've lost today.
I'm sorry, Sir
Yeah, so
Samuel.
Thunder ended up running away in the woods as
Goodbye.
well, and
Just
we couldn't find
make it
him.
quick, you know, just...
Make it quick. We'll find the fucking horse. Find the fucking horse!
Do I need to find my
Find it.
horse?
I went to the stables.
You can. I'm not taking mine because armor.
So I'm
No,
just gonna
Crenshaw.
go get what I can get.
Where did you last leave him?
I left him where we got off of them, and then Samuel always does me the favor of taking Arrow
Master
back to the
Crenshaw.
stable. However, the problem is when I go to the stable, he's there until I try to saddle him, and then he's not there.
Have you clicked on the bucket as well? To call the horse? What is that? Is that Arrow? And how is he doing that?
What did you? Where was my horse? What did you do with him?
Back at the stable. I grabbed him, so where he was in the normal stable, I grabbed him at a different stable, so I think someone took him by accident.
Very well then. I shall stay here. Anything you need me to do?
I would like you to have a conversation with Audia Heidemann.
Very well. What is it that you wish me to ascertain from them?
Find out where her head's at, what her concerns are. I don't think she fully trusts me like she should. I'd like her to.
Very well then. I shall show that concern. Do you wish for me to drop your name in there as well?
Of course, I'm not going to hide that's the case.
Very well. If you will excuse me then, my lord, I have a conversation to attend to.
So back in a little bit tonight, I'm going to be having a meeting with Rojaheen. I'd like you present.
I will be there, my lord.
Thank you.
As you wish.
I'll attend you to your meeting, Crenshaw.
This is the only one I can move my feet with.
Shame you're a little freak.
Lord, I want to get Sir Black.
What?
What?
Guess I just adopt anyone, don't I?
I'm gonna go ride Maelstrom off a cliff.
I swear, having Samuel here is like... He's like an eccentric servant.
I was gonna say Golden Retriever.
But he doesn't retrieve anything.
Well, he took Olena's horse.
Where is Olena
I-
and her horse?
That's her horse. We can have one or the other. Take your pick. I'm serious. We rode out to the Sabine, And while we were there,
Did she not see it?
She was there with it, and now she's gone. We rode out to the Sabine, and Sir Black turned around, and his horse had run off. So he had to ride bitch with Olena on the way back. So if we see a horse out there, it's probably his. No one knows what it's like.
Sorry, my lord. I was obtaining a water skin.
Still crunchy. You might want to wash that once in a while.
That's flavor.
Gross.
I actually bared my teeth at that.
Sorry, what? I was enjoying my crunchy water skin.
Oh, there is a bundle on the back of your horse, my boy. If you could toss it to me. The nice bows, don't ruin them.
Oh dear.
What? I'm sure as a knight you've been practicing your range as much as your soul.
It's definitely not my favorite thing to do, but I will persevere.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out shortly, won't we?
I don't mean to bother you, but a hobbit's been running around town saying that they had a threesome with you and Basil, and I don't know what's happening.
Is it Daisy? Is she small?
Yeah. Yes.
No, she's just stupid. She's just dumb.
That's what I guessed, but I want to know what a threesome is, so that way I can tell them to stop walking. It's almost like when they said I slept with a train before when I haven't, so I kind of need the context here of
They
what...
call a handshake with two other friends with arms crossed that. I said the only way that I would give them a handshake is if they didn't fucking call it that.
I can practice my shot if you'd like, my lord.
Might be necessary. Let's go. My lady, of course. Your knight had stopped by looking for you with a box. Said he has healing supplies. He didn't leave the box, but I should let you know he was looking for you.
I'm sure he'll stop by again.
Very good.
I wish you well.
You're right. You look terrible.
Front line was a mess today. But it's sorted.
We'll talk when I return.
I'm having a meeting with Crenshaw. You'll find me with him.
Good. Thank you. Good.
You are a very busy lady, Rita.
Well, Lena, when's the last time you went hunting?
Oh, for like
travels, I had to hunt small game, but nothing like this. So much nicer to not have to have someone cuddled up riding bitch right now.
Say again?
Oh, I was just thanking Kyler for his gift earlier, putting black on the back of my horse.
Well, he wasn't gonna ride bitch with me.
Why not?
I'm a lord. And you two needed to get along, so I put you on the get along horse. I feel like you two are
that work out for you?
much closer friendlies now.
Astute observation, my lord. 10 out of 10.
Good one, my lord. That shit still sends me.
See, they're burning orc bodies.
Delightful.
Stinks.
You'd hope it sends a message.
Knowing orcs will just make them hungry.
They eat their own kind.
Is that a barbecue?
Yes.
Oh, so we're just doing the work for them then.
At speed. Ha! Mr. Shinbo, can you hear me? Mr. Shinfo.
Yes.
We're just traveling through.
Very well. You would notice at the Imperial checkpoint the smell of burnt orc corpses you've all become familiar with. And you will continue moving forward.
Miss Kaz, good day.
Lord Marshal, can I have a word after you get back?
Sure. What are you folks doing out here? Miss Lee?
Contract. Scouting.
Ah, work. Anything out there? I am heading that way.
Orc hunting party. Far out. Over the hills.
We won't
Other
go
than
that
that,
far.
Small attack on the
Was
cross
it?
keys, yes.
Well, we'll keep our eyes
It is
open.
intact, and there is men standing. But was lost.
I appreciate you all
checkpoint.
taking this contract. It allowed Redod's to continue sweeping through the Sabine instead of being stuck on the road.
Happy to scout ahead.
Very good.
Do be careful on your return, though. Goblins nearby Nautis shooting arrows.
She's getting too far away.
Best to be wary.
We... very well. Just so you're aware, we think that some of the poison goblin arrows, when they attack the farms, we think it's causing some sort of blight to the crops. So if you come across any arrows with poison on them, bring them to Venora so we can try and find a way to combat that.
We'll see if we can scavenge anything from where we were attacked before.
Thank you. Take care.
Happy to.
Be safe.
Same to you.
Looks like we're not the only ones out hunting.
Competition.
As you all begin to ride forward, the smell of iron is strong in the air. Many of you become far too familiar with as you slowly move forward closer to the cross keys.
There's definitely some bloodshed here.
Mm-hmm.
Not our responsibility this time.
Oh shit.
Afternoon.
Lord Erhard. There were mercenaries that came by. They didn't fucking help. We were getting slaughtered.
So they
They
didn't
just
help?
walked by. They didn't help.
They didn't, no. We were under heavy fire. Building is secure for now, but we had heavy losses.
They might have been instructed not to, but I don't know why. How many losses have we taken?
Almost all of us. The keep is secure, though. As much as it can be.
Who's in charge of your unit?
What was that? Sorry.
Who's in charge of your unit?
He's dead, but second in command here.
Supposedly.
What's your name, soldier?
Would be me. Affair.
Affair.
Private affair.
What's your rank?
Private.
Private. Take this. I want you to take one of the horses with the cross keys. Give this directly to the Castellan. It's my signet ring. I expect that back. Bring that to the Castellan. Tell him that he needs to mobilize a Kurath at once to come out here to your position. Understand?
Yes, Lord Edward.
Show him that, they won't waste any time. Leave that with the Castellan.
Very well.
Thank you, sir.
Be quick.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Very well.
Let's go.
It's strange to help.
We'll leave our horses by the stream. We can drink.
I know, buddy. You'll be okay.
What you're going to do now is you will stay here. The rest of you respawn with me.
Oh.
You two respawn with me. To belong.
Alrighty.
Ooh. I'll take this one. You guys keep the bows.
Like fucking hell you will. Right, now we'll go back to the other room.
Oh.
And we will teleport to Pluto.
Pluto. Hmm. No, this isn't right.
Oh no.
Yeah, this isn't right.
You were supposed to stay.
I think it's
no.
like.
Is it right here? No, it's not.
The bridge is... yeah.
Give me 1 second. I've got this. Get ready to teleport to me. I'll be talking your head spricks in a second. There you go.
Use your put your trigger on this one. So
Yeah.
trigger the one holding it.
Oh, you have to hold the trigger.
then-
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hurry on,
I-
Dad says we're gonna hit the teleport on him soon.
Do not have the drop. Kyla's short little arms.
Oh no, it's on my arm.
Oh god! Oh god! Get it up! Get it up! Get him! Me hit him with the 360 wide no scope. Fucking bam!
Okay, we need to spawn on Brunswick now.
Okay.
Okay, fucking big man, let's go.
I'm dex based. I got this. Oh, oh, oh.
Alright. So, the reason why we've come this far is because the hunters made a note of something very interesting. There is a white stack that they have seen in the northern part of the woods here, but they've avoided it because there have been so many wargs. Thankfully, that's been taken care of by Kaz and Sigvana, so it should be relatively quiet.
Hmm.
We're going ahead and we're going to see if we can pick up their trail. Shall we?
What?
It's just interesting seeing you less confident.
What? I can't be good at everything.
No, of course not. I didn't say you had to be. I just, you know.
Just the woods are not super familiar to me. I didn't spend a lot of time in them growing up.
We will have plenty of time now.
I'm waiting for someone to burst out of the trees and go,
Yeah.
on. Kyla, I need to
I need a private conversation.
If that happens, the protocol is they were hit by an arrow and we don't know what happened. Goblins.
Understood.
Just like that.
Double tap.
Fatality.
I spent a great deal of time with my father when I was growing up hunting. And there was a lot of things that you would have to look for. Now, I'm by no means an expert. It's important to know what you're looking for. They like to rub themselves up against trees to mark their territory. So why don't you give a look to some of them and try and figure out what direction we're going in.
Ah, this one's made out of bark. I don't know what I'm looking for here.
So, what they like to do is they will rub themselves up against trees to mark their territory. And when they do so, their fur gets stuck under some of the bark. So you look around the trees to see if you can find any hint of that hair. If it's not on that one, then we search the others.
I was deer. What tree would I rub against? This one's a statement.
Any luck?
No.
If not this tree, then we try another one.
The base of that thick one over there. It's got little tufts of light, coarse fur.
Very good. Then we are on the outskirts of its territory. So everything forward could be where it is. See if we can narrow it down. So what we want to look for, patches of mud where there might be hoof prints, or vegetation that's been flattened down, or more bark that has fur under it. I want to search in this direction here. Let's spread out a bit, see what we can find. I'm very used to you being far more gung-ho. Being calm and patient. This side of your life. Different.
Because I'm quiet, I'm not tapping back.
Is that really what you think?
Perhaps.
No, it's not that. It's whatever task is put in front of you, no matter how familiar you are with it. You focus on it. Not a perfectionist, but give everything your all, like that.
Life's too short not to grow. And even then, wise men understand that there's always still something to learn. Stupid ones die young because they think they know everything.
Careful, you almost said I'm smart.
Forgive me for my insolence, Lord. You are The least smart man I've ever met.
As you look forward, there's a rock directly in front of you, the large one. You see that there are a bit of hoof marks near it, seemingly leading farther forward past that pillar.
Is this something?
Yes, I suppose I'll take that as a compliment. Is what? What did you find, my boy?
It's like parted. It's like someone's walked across here a bunch of times.
Think of it as the same way as when you're looking for signs of people we deal with. Do you look and see any sort of steps in the mud? What direction? You know how a hoof is shaped?
Like a U.
Correct. Much like a horse. Which way are they going?
Past the pillar. I think.
Very good. You're right. Crack on. Let's keep going.
Oh, I'm fucking coming for you, Mr. White Deer. There's a little pile of pebbles over here. They're like really small. And brown. Like mud.
Well, my boy.
What is this?
Wait. Just let it play out.
Crumbles. Balls of mud.
You know, I've heard on the inside, sometimes you can find unique seeds if you pull them apart with your fingers.
Hmm? I'll let Venora know. Okay, well, there's little pebbles here. But deers don't have hands,
Yes,
so they can't make pebbles. So, the other way?
My boy, that's deer shit that you found. So that's good. We are on the right path.
Why does it look like that?
Oh, I didn't make them.
Ugh.
Maybe it's to fool boys into thinking they're pebbles, so they pick them up and mush them between their fingers.
Okay, well, what does that mean? Are they close? Are they far away?
If they felt safe enough here. Is it warm?
Little. I don't know.
If it was cold, it would be flaky, fall apart with ease.
No, like pulled
So
apart.
they mushed.
Yeah.
Then it's warm, which means it's nearby. There's not a lot of vegetation further up. So it's unlikely it would be further up, so we should probably move down into the glade.
What is a glade?
It's a open area, sparse with trees and rocks. It's not forest, but it's not deforested enough to not be a forest. It's a nice little in-between.
Or it's a really cool weapon.
Isn't that a glaive? Weapons I know. Don't try and fool me on those.
He's going to He's going to leave this forest believing everything you say, or not believing anything either of us say.
I don't think he's believed anything I've said for a while. I tell you I made him do poetry and he read me poetry the other day.
Oh, no, don't. Please
He
don't.
had this one about you, actually.
You don't.
You know, it's weird, actually. Kyla, hold on. Oh, they're right here. Wouldn't it be
Those were
nice
supposed to be destroyed.
if you could show your father what you wrote about him?
Do I perform it for him?
Yes.
She's gonna lean in. It's for putting black on my...
I'm gonna scare away every fucking deer in the goddamn... Let me pull this up.
Was this with or without your teacher?
So I explained to him. You were there for part of the conversation.
About how a good knight understands the balance. He took some time, and I explained that a lot of the times we get so busy that perhaps resting isn't an option, but pouring those tempered and contained emotions into something like painting or writing is usually a prominent skill. Tempered. Then he wrote this.
Which one shall I perform for you?
I like the on-off one, personally.
Oh, goody, I thought you would. So...
No, my lord, you have to take this seriously.
I took it seriously, and I poured my heart out, and you're making fun of me.
No,
I
my
want to show
boy,
your father
with
what
my
you did.
full attention.
Okay, so... While I was doing this poetry thing, I found one of our poetry books, and I started to learn from it, so I copied a few of their techniques. I stumbled across this one that they call wham poetry or battle poetry, and it's the point of it is that it's about enunciating certain words to drive home points. And it's about the gaps in between words. So, without further ado, Elena asked me
Please, no more ado.
to write a poem about someone I cared about. An Ulf, Erd heart. You saw me sad, so you became dad, and that makes me glad. An Ulf taught me to lead and how to read. Together we bleed. Erd heart. Skin's not the same. Still took your name. Fanning the flame. An Ulf, Erd heart. Purple and gold. Legends foretold. My feet are cold. Now I'm done.
I was worried for a minute there that was so far you almost caused a problem here in the forest. What?
About to drop my poetry book.
I didn't write it. I told him.
Would
to
you
learn
like to hear my
poetry, and he
haiku?
decided to do-
Yes, I would love to.
You know what a haiku is. It's about syllables and counting and stuff. So this is a 575. She asked for a poem. He could not think of any till he found haiku.
That's art.
You
Now
are
see what
a
I'm dealing with.
marvelous teacher.
One midnight, through eyes a bleary, a young drow studied, not so cheery. Reading poems and stories trying hard to learn some more. While he jotted, scribble scrabble, there came a yapping at his door. Must be Orlena, the young drow muttered, come to torment me once more. There we go. Are we done? Is that okay?
I didn't know Arnold had a cringe face until I reminded you.
Hey,
My
look.
son, that is so well written, and you've come so far. I'm proud of you.
Look, every other lesson She's tried to teach me. I haven't understood it, and I fought her tooth and nail until it finally clicked. So for this one, I just figured I'd just throw myself into it and see if I learned anything.
You
And
did great. You did great.
Great.
You did
Great.
marvelous.
I'm so
And
excited for when
the
you
great
find
thing
some
about it
courts and you write them up
is that
romantic
there's
stuff.
never going to be repeated ever again.
Yeah.
Because that poem can only be done twice. And now it's lost to time. Unless she copied it.
You mean the first poem my son ever read to me is gone forever?
It lives on in our hearts, Arn.
Yeah, with that heartburn for meeting that parchment, it will.
I've been robbed of something today.
You don't want that. You don't want that, Arn. You don't want that saved.
You know what this means? I think I continue it.
Son. Of course I want it.
I have...
Well, I'll just take this as an excuse. Olena, I need you to teach him so we can match. I don't know if he'll ever be able to come close to that initial vision. But I want you to bring him as close as you can. More poetry, more training.
You know, I had a unit coming up for you in about a couple of days or so. I'll pair it with the dancing unit I was going to do.
Excellent. He'll learn how to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Perform?
Fucking Kyla, stop it!
No, I'm done.
Lord, please! Lord, please!
He shot that arrow right into the sky.
Oh, I'm so excited about this.
I could go anywhere. Oh.
You did this. Now that you've soothed everything around us.
I'm surprised I'm not being swarmed by woodland creatures right now.
You and me both, for different reasons. Go on, you're the one looking ahead.
I'm looking.
Glade is down that way. I'm trying to see what I can find, but many people just don't have the education or aptitude. If we can find someone we can teach, we certainly will.